A rule of thumb in a newscast is to always be visual. And so we will need a lot of supporting B-roll. And what we mean by B-roll is any still image or video clip that supports what the anchor is saying in the script. It's suggested for each project that you make a folder. And you'll see in my media bin, I have a lot of folders. To make a folder, I right-click in the gray area and just click on the new folder, the name, and you can create that folder. I've already done so I'm going to open a folder here, and you'll see I've uploaded quite a few still images, and I've uploaded a few video clips. And let me upload one more. I'm going to right-click in this bin, and there's an option to import here, or I can go to the left up here in our menu, and it says import. I'm going to bring in the principal's interview, and it'll stay within the bin. It does take a little bit of time for a video clip to upload. You can do multiple clips at a time as well. I also want you to see that you can import directly from Google Drive or OneDrive. I use Google Drive a lot with my students so that we can collaborate on the raw footage and then also collaborate here in WeVideo. Speaking of collaboration, folders make it much easier to share multiple clips to a project. Watch this. If I click and drag, I can select all the videos that are in the folder. I can right-click and share to project. And that means that when you are collaborating on a project, all of the other members, collaborators, can see all of this B-roll that I've added. So let's put this in our story, shall we? So lunch counter sit-ins was my next topic, and I certainly don't want to see me on the screen, so I am just going to click and drag this still image up to the track that's right above the anchor is usually the best way to handle this. You can see I've kind of stacked together 3 still images and just sort of
and joined the Montgomery, Alabama bus boycott, participated in lunch counter sit-ins, and joined the famous Freedom Riders. His legacy.
And there's where it says his legacy. Again, I'm just dragging these clips down above the anchor.
Kimberly Harrison about the new name and its impact on students.
So let's cut right there to our actual interview that we had with the principal. So I have a clip here that I'm going to cut. I'm going to use my scissors, and I would like to slide in this principal interview. So when the outline of the clip is yellow, that means it will not fit on the timeline. And I've got 2 options. I can trim it to make it fit, but then that means I'm going to cut off part of the interview, or I can push out of the way the clip that I'm trying to slide this between. So I'm going to use trim and push, and that works nicely to go straight from.
About the new name and its impact on students.
Today is it's monumental.
Nice little cut to an interview. And that's really how you're going to use your supporting visuals. You either are going to be putting them as cutaways, B-roll, if you will, on top of the anchor, on top of the video track that you've been working with, or you're going to splice them into the video track.